Hello guys, welcome back. This is Dirty Fernie here. We're back with the NHL GM franchise mode now of the expansion team, the Quebec Nordiques. Sorry, 1 second here. Well, I guess I might as well recap here. So we're doing a competition series with fellow YouTuber Baker. He's just messaging me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the link for his channel in the description box, so you can take a look at his channel. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. You donate, it helps me grow what I like to call our channel, make it bigger. Certain donations we're gonna get sort of, you get little gifts, or you're basically gonna get some cool stuff. So first off, you're gonna get a shout out in my videos. We're gonna do some polls and find out what we're gonna play next. I really want to get BioShock Infinite the collection, and we can do a little run through of all three of those games and have some fun there. So that link will also be in my description box below. Let's just jump right into it. So I already set the lines, so we're gonna sim to the regular season. We'll take a quick peek at the lines to remind you what we're going here. Let's edit the scouting assignment. Obviously, first thing we gotta do, SHL defenseman. We've got Ramus Dallin coming up. He's probably gonna be first or second overall this coming year, so we're gonna make sure we're gonna look out for that. Here. Yeah, so here we go. Salary cap compliance. Teams must be salary cap compliant to start the season. Any team that isn't will be automatically adjusted on October 27th to fit within the salary cap. Okay, whatever, no big deal. Player on waivers. Waivers will be effective starting October 11th. Please designate your players to the minors before then. Otherwise, all waiver eligible players will need to clear waivers to be assigned to their minor league affiliate. I've already done that, so we're all good there. I've already taken a peek on who I want to call up if need be. There we go. Just waiting for it to change up. So let's take a quick peek at the lines here. Works as an expansion team. The first thing I did though was I went out and I got Matt Duchesne. He's still got a year to grow. Look at these stats. He's gonna be big. Tatanov, Talusti, Kunitz, Dano. Can't wait for him to grow. Had to pick up Loophole. A few people had to pick up for salary cap reasons, so we go down to defense. I picked up Shattenkirk. I believe I signed Shattenkirk when I could have picked him up in the expansion draft. Instead, I took. I forget who I took, but I picked up Myers. So I think, honestly, I've got a really nice defensive core here, I think. And then in net, we've got Kemper to start, and then Subban. AHL, we've got Guslevskis, who's going to grow. I know he is. And I think it was our second pick in the second round, Nino Halainen. This guy, every freaking sim I do, this guy becomes at least a starter. Sometimes he becomes a franchise. This guy is amazing. He's not doing so well, in real life, but I'd really like for him to come over, play in the C, get drafted to an NHL team. This guy, I think, is going to be good. 6'2". It's going to be absolutely great. And then we'll just take a quick look. We've got Burmistrov, Holland, Andrighetto, Yurko, Vey, Boucher, Di Giuseppe, Josephson, Pitlick, Pumple, Clifford, De La Rose. Defense, we've got Delzato, Manson, Ouellette, Pulak. Should I have brought... I'm just thinking right now. It might be too late to switch, but... stats here. Come on. I'm hitting the button, and nothing's... It says R3 player info, and I'm not getting anything. So, that's fun. And Manson. 26, top 4. He's got a year more to grow, so I think that's the reason why I did it. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the season sim here. We're gonna sim up to the trade deadline, take a look, and then we'll see what's happening. Surprisingly, there's no All-Star game in here. There we go, trade deadline. Amateur scout call. I reviewed this year's draft class briefly. Generally, I feel it will be a good year for rookies. Okay. I really hope they're gonna do well. I honestly do. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I just got some. What do we need? I think we definitely need goalie and forward. So we're gonna go here for a month and see what's going on there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, while we're doing the sim here, let's talk a little bit about, the Quebec Nordiques. I think they're a great franchise. I honestly wish, they didn't throw, the Board of Governors didn't throw their, expansion thing impending on hold. There's more teams in the East, I get it, and like in this, I had to move Detroit back to the West to make this work, but honestly, this could work. Quebec, they can support more than just the Canadians. It's going to be good, I think. It's going to bring back a great rivalry. It's going to sell tickets. The owners are going to love it. The league's going to love it. So, what's taking so long? I guess I got to ask. I don't have any hard face. Do it already. Honestly, just do it. This is going to be fantastic. Vegas, another expansion team. The first year, I think they're just going to miss the playoffs. I really do. They've got Fleury in net. They've got, basic core. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not. Everybody knows that. The team knows that. I think they're just going to miss them. And then next year, I think they're going to get a bit closer. But honestly, I think the best thing to do is tank. Tank your first season. Get a #1 draft pick. Absolutely. Nope, I'm not giving up Shattenkirk. That's what you got to do. Honestly. You got to get better, and sometimes you need those forwards. Jack Johnson and my 5th round pick for a 2nd rounder would raffle. No. They want my defenseman, and I need my defenseman because it's a core thing. How are we doing right now? We are 12, 21, and 3. The AHL team. Look at the AHL team. The Quebec City Victorians. I get no, thank you. So Vegas, yeah. I see in 4 years, I think they can be not a contender, but just outside that. Because honestly, in 2 years, they're Buffalo. They are. In 4 years, I think they're. I want to say they're similar to Minnesota or Anaheim, and the respect of they're a playoff team, and they're fantastic in the regular season, but they just kind of dip off. That's what I think. 6 years, they are a contender. They are on the top of the division, maybe the conference, but 1 year, 2 years, no. They're definitely not ready for the big shot. Take a peek here. Go to Russia. Yeah, honestly. Who else? Well, we were talking about Buffalo. Let's talk about Buffalo here. Ooh. No. But they've got Jack Eichel. They do. Like, I remember Branson was talking on his podcast. It's a Hockey Night, available on iTunes. It's really good. Honestly, it is. He was talking with Mike, his co-presenter, about the Corsi stats, how it is exactly the same it was before they drafted McDavid, but when McDavid steps on the ice, they're a different team. That's the thing about franchise players. You can have a mediocre team, but if you have that one player, they're legit. They're a team. If McDavid was on Buffalo, I can see them being exactly the same. Eichel, he's a great player. Ooh, Feather Tootin. No, I don't want him. Montreal had him. Jeez. I get a first-round pick for Shat. No. Not even this year's first round. Next year's first round. Yes, he's a franchise player. But he needs people around him that are going to make him great. I'm not saying that McDavid doesn't need that as well, but I think Eichel needs it just a bit more. Like, he's got Vander Kane and a couple other guys, but I don't think it's enough. He's got Lehner in the net. Yeah, he's a starter. He's not Bobrovsky, a Carey Price, a Holtby, a Rask. He's not. I'm like, even it's not an Anderson. I know that was the starter for Lehner before when he was the backup in Ottawa, but it's just not. It's just not perfect. It's not the perfect fit. It's just like when Miller was there. Miller, amazing goaltender. He didn't have the team around him that he needed. It's kind of the same thing in Montreal. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, we're 8th in the division. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Let's take a look at the team leader points. Deneau is leading our team. Look at that. He's got 42 points by Kunitz, Shattenkirk, Duchesne has to be better. Absolutely has to be. Dadonov, Tierney, who's not producing down here. Petrovic, the guy that I was really pulling for, but didn't do Milan. How are we doing in net here? Yeah. I could go out and trade for that goaltender. I don't know if it'll help, but let's take a peek and see what we can do for our team here. The first name popping to my mind to trade for is Korpisalo, because every time they want to keep Bob's. He's an 80 medium elite. So if I get Kemper and I give him a first, I wonder if this could definitely help us. First in 2020. Rejected. Okay. Rejected. Okay, gonna give it one more shot here. Rejected. So I don't think that's gonna work here. They've got Varlamov, who's now an 82, and Macklin. Blackhawks obviously have Crawford and Forsberg. Not happening. They've got Darling, Ward, and Lack. They've got Smith and Elliott. Buffalo's got Later. They've got Rask and Khudobin. They've got Ranta and Johnson. They've got Gibson, Bernier, and Roth and Tokarski. Hellebuck, Hutchinson. They've got Holtby and Grubauer. Fleury and Pickard. Miller, Markstrom, Demko. No, that would be basically just get another Subban. Anderson, Pavlak, Vasilevsky, Allen, Jones, Murray, Jari, Mason, Neuwirth, Anderson, who's that down there? Yakupov, a medium league goaltender that they picked up. Shit. Lundqvist, Nielsen, Greiselak, Schneider, Kincaid, Rene Saros, Price, Montoya. Look at this guy. Dubnik, Stalik, Quick Zatkov, I can trade for this guy and keep him for probably a year, maybe two, and it wouldn't cost me anything. So let's keep that in mind. Talbot, Persat, Mrazek, Howard, Bishop, Lettinen, and then we're back to that. Let's try this. This is not going to cost us a lot. I think a first rounder down the road, just like that. Let's give it a shot, see what happens here. Hopefully we get something good going on. I'd like for this team to be not 8th the first year. I'm even just outside the playoffs. Sure, this would give us a number 1 pick, but I'm not into that kind of thing. Alright, let's give it a shot. At the trade deadline, we acquire Reimer. Head down here. First loss, you'd be a win. Loss, win, loss, shootout, loss, get a win there. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs. If we switch the wins and the losses, we'd be making the playoffs. But it's just not happening. So we'll sim to the end of the season. And we might as well sim up to the draft and then take a quick peek at what we got. That's the end of the season. We'll take a look here. Haha, Deneau had the best. So regular season ended. Just advance a day here. So, yep, we finished in 8th by a long shot. Oh, God. I really hate the menu, so slow now. Let's take a quick peek here. We had Deneau, Shattenkirk, Duchesne. Well, Duchesne did start to catch up, but he needs to produce more in the goal category here. He scored the most for the team, but 24 is not enough. Let's take a look at our HL team. Hopefully these guys can grow. We'll see if they made the playoffs. 59, 13, and 10. They're in the playoffs. So let's take a look at our AHL team. We might as well, instead of just doing a random sim. Go to the calendar. Sim up 4 games. Win. A win. A loss. A win. Oh, that's right. The first round is only 3 games. There we go. Next round, we got the Marlies. This one's definitely 4. Win. Loss. Win. Loss. Win. So I think yeah, we won. Alright, so we're going to the conference final against Lee Valley Phantoms, the Flyers minor team. We're up 2-1. 3-1. 3-2. There we go. We made it to the finals against the Ontario Raid. We're up 3-0. Uh, 3-1. There we go. Yeah, so we won the Calder Cup. Peter Holland was the team leader in points for the playoffs. Yurko obviously added for the season. So that's not bad, honestly. It isn't. You know, in the first year of the expansion, you know, you want to see the AHL team do good because that means your team has a future. Unfortunately for us, right down the NHL, hey, looks like there's a good chance we can get the #1 overall pick. Not something I wanted, really, but, you know. Well, looks like Tampa's up in the Stanley Cup final. Yep, they've won. Tampa beat Vancouver? How did Vancouver make it to the playoffs this year? This is representative this year. How? And we've got the 3rd pick. Okay. Who retired? Nobody for us. Yippee. No goalie either. So we're going to have Luongo for another year. I should have checked who else retired, but whatever. Okay. So the draft here. There we go. Take a look at the awards. President's Trophy. Art Ross went to Kane. Hart to Stamkos. Burns to Norris. Bing to Kane. Calder to Ahos. Maitu Vasilevsky. Vesna to Quick. Jennings to Gibson. Masterton to Desprez. Bergeron gets to Selke. Lindsay goes to Stamkos. Richard goes to Ovechkin, of course. AHL. Switch back to Team Orange here. We won the Calder Cup. We also had the most points in the league, so we won the McGregor. The Mathers, we won. Roadrunners, okay. Now I'll take a look. So Sullenberger, player with the most points, goes to Carpenter. Chris Terry of that one. Cunningham, which is the MVP. The Marshall went to Simon. Marco Del Zotto won the best defenseman. That's what I want to see. I was hoping that went to our guy, the Baz. Butterfield went to Guzlevskis. Good. Stern. Guzlevskis again. Awesome. Awesome. So, this is going to be good. Alright. So that's where we're gonna leave it here. Don't forget, this is a competition series with another YouTuber, Brenton Ratalak, Cranky Baker. Link to his channel is gonna be in the description, as well as my Patreon. Remember, we want to grow this channel. Help us out here. The link's gonna be in the description as well. Anything you can give helps make this channel fantastic. So don't forget to tune in next time is where we go for the NHL entry draft. Take a look at how Brenton's making his Seattle Sasquatch expansion team. Who's doing it better? Comment in both of these videos. You know, if you think I'm doing better, go over there. Go over to his channel and say, hey, Dirty Fernie's doing better than you. If you think it's the opposite, troll me. Hey, Brenton's doing better than you. Whatever you feel like doing. So don't forget, hit like, subscribe, share this video. Like and subscribe. Well, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. And this is Dirty Fernie saying we'll see you next time.